Hey Soloists, Agent Solo, Matt Rice here. Another playthrough. Got Gloom of Kilforth on the table with the Ventures card encounter expansion as well. A game that I had late pledged back in 2015, I think it was. Had the game. I've come back to it recently and I thought, I looked through my videos and gone, I haven't done a playthrough of this. I don't know why. But I had to read through the rules again. It's been a while since I played and I've got it set up here. Essentially, it's like an overland map of cards here. We're a certain race and class here. I've got the halfling. I've decided to be on the female side. There's male and females for each character. I've got a bunch of stats here, some fight ability, study ability, sneak value, influence. Okay, and I've also got a class. I'm an assassin. So halfling assassin, fantastic stuff. And we've got a sprawling locations here. And I apologise for the glare. It's my sleeved cards and I'm playing a little bit at night here. But some of this will be during the daytime, I think, that I film. We've got a little standee here. It doesn't quite match the picture that we are, but we are in Sprawl City in the middle. And essentially what's happening here is this region, if you call it, Kilforth, is under attack by Gloom, essentially. There's these princes, demons, I guess, that are coming out to try and spread gloom around. I'm going up against Prince of Ruin. There's one of 4 to choose from. This is the big bad in this game. He's got a set of plot cards that will come out at the end of each turn. That may come out at the end of each turn. We've got these night cards over here that will come out at the end of each turn that act as events, like generally bad things that happen. We've also got across here different encounters you can have at different locations. If I pick up a random location, this one at the bottom here, it's got this green picture here. That's a forest location. So at forest, I draw a forest card. So I won't show it, but I'll draw a forest card to see what would happen there. It would either be like a quest, a place, an enemy, stranger, things that can happen. So we've got this map here. We can move around the map orthogonally during our turn. We can engage things. We can become hidden. We can do tests. We roll dice. In this game, you roll dice for tests to see how many 5s and 6s you get. So that's 2 out of the 6 dice got successes there, for example. And that would match some of our stats here that we've got going. We also are required to complete a saga. I think there's 8, or was it 6? I can't remember with the encounters expansion. I think I've got a couple extras, but I'm going to have a go at the Assassinate Lord. And our aim is to get through this saga. We've got to collect keywords. When we come across encounters, there'll be keywords on them that will match some of these, or may not match some of these. And that's our aim, is to get all these keywords so that you can, what's called regale, spend some gold, and get to the second chapter of your saga. In the meantime, while different locations at the end of each turn turn to gloom. Once all 25 locations are turned to gloom, that's the end of the game. That's a loss condition. If I defeat the demon, that's a win condition. If I lose to the demon in battle, that's another loss condition. I can lose to enemies on the map here. It's not recommended at all. But if I do end up, I stay alive, but I spawn back at Sprawl City with only a couple of health and lost actions. And once you lose health in this game, you also lose actions. And I've only got 4 health and 4 actions to start with. So not a good thing to do. Okay, and eventually you'll finish your saga. This is the one that's recommended for the Shadow class. And once you finish the saga, the Ancient will come out. We know where the Ancient is, essentially, and then we go take him out. There's also like items and allies and titles and spells that we can get during the game that can help our stats out, help us gain certain things. So, for example, with my halfling, let's zoom in on that. Halfling, when I enter a plains location or Sprawl City, I'll become hidden. And hidden means I can avoid certain things. I don't get confronted. I can avoid engagements, things like that. And it might have some benefits at night if I'm still hidden. I've also got this as an assassin. I add 1 to my fight and sneak when I have surprise. And surprise is essentially when you get rid of hidden. So if you're hidden and you decide to get rid of hidden, you have surprise in an encounter. So those kind of go hand in hand. So this halfling is an assassin. She does look a bit shifty, doesn't she? Yeah, a bit shifty. Looks like she might poison someone or stab someone in the back. Don't know. Maybe I shouldn't judge by looks. That was a terrible thing I just did. let's not assume. But that's my class anyway. That's what I've chosen. Alrighty, let's dig into the gameplay. I'll probably zoom in a bit more as I usually do. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, guys. If any, of course, I'm probably going to stuff up here and there. I haven't played this game in a few years. So any stuff ups, please leave a comment on the YouTube clips. I'll probably split this over a few parts. It does take a couple of hours to play this game, especially for me explaining it. And the amount of time I'm talking right now and rambling, that adds to it as well. Let's get into the play. Okay, first thing I'm going to do as the halfling, I've got 4 actions in my turn. And you'll notice, you might have noticed in the previous part that I had my black hearts on top of my red hearts. Doesn't mean I'm cold hearted or anything. The black hearts represent action points. As soon as you lose health points, you also lose action points. But it doesn't work the other way. If I use an action point, I won't lose my health. But essentially you've got the same amount of actions as you do health, which kind of makes sense in this kind of themed game. If you're healthy, you can do as much as you can, based on how healthy you are. You will gain more health as you level up in the game, as you complete your saga. And my aim in this first part of the saga is I've got to get a forest, a mountain, so a card with forest in it, a card with mountain, and also for a 1 and 2 player game, I need to get a place. The other thing I need to do too before I start is to gain, to draw 2 cards from either the title, ally, items, and spell decks, and then choose one to keep. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to choose from the ally deck. You know, I don't know what I'm doing really, so it's a good thing. And I choose one to keep in my hand as a rumour. Because I could choose to keep maybe the Mystic or the Paladin. And then when it's in my hand as a rumour, they have certain keywords that might be helpful, but they don't become an asset. Like, I don't get their benefits until I discover them at that certain site. So this one's at Barrow Moor. I can get the Paladin to work. I can defeat a demon enemy in my location, which would be very handy for someone like the halfling, which only has 1 attack, but very good sneak, just in case I have problems getting through them. The Mystic gives me some arcane stuff. Discover the Lost Forest. My locations at the moment, Barrow Moor is over here, but Barrow Moor's got a handy thing about it, where it is adjacent to Lava Canyon no matter where Lava Canyon is. And Lava Canyon is actually right next to me. Lost Forest, which is where the Mystic's located, is somewhere. It's lost, hence Lost Forest. Oh, it's down here. It's going to take a few moves. You're going to move the orthogonally, so it's going to take a few moves to get there. So I'm thinking I'll keep the Paladin in my hand. Okay, plus I would like an extra fight since it's got not much fight going on. And defeating a demon enemy at location would be fantastic. But at the moment, he's just a rumour in my hand. I can have a maximum of 6 rumours in my hand. I can have a maximum of 6 assets, which I don't have any yet. I can have a maximum of 6 something else as well. Anyway, the other one just gets shuffled back in, I think. I'm just going to discard it. I'll check that later. Right, so at the moment, I've got this in my hand, which I want to head to Barrow Moor eventually. But what I might do here, I've got a plains location here. I've got a forest here. I do need some, as I said, a forest card and a mountain card. So I could go to the forest first, but I wouldn't mind getting hidden first, because halfling becomes hidden straight away. That normally takes an action. But if I enter a plains location, I become hidden. So this is a plains location right here. I'm going to move to here. That means I'll automatically become hidden. I'll grab one of these green tokens. So my halfling becomes hidden. So remember that, because that gives me some certain benefits. I might get surprised, things like that. When you go to a location, I draw the relevant deck's top card and place it there. What do I get here? I get a farmer. His weakness is martial, which is interesting because I do have a martial rumour on me. So I could automatically get this one. But this is a farmer. He is a stranger at the moment, so even though I'm hidden, I can't confront him without getting rid of my hidden. Interesting. So he's at my location. So at this location, I've already got a choice to make here. So I'm still hidden. I can't confront unless I come out of hiding. Now, if I confront this guy, he does have a weakness of martial, but the martial is currently in my hand. So it's not actually in play, so that I can't use the weakness. Weakness means I automatically defeat him. He he'd come to me straight away. I'd gain his stuff. If I want to confront him, I have to test influence. I have currently 2 influence, and I have to only roll 2 dice to get a 5 or a 6 on one of the 2 dice. I've also used a black heart, by the way, to move. I forgot to turn that before. I could, confront him and try to influence him. But I don't really want him in my hand. Because none of these keywords match what I really want at the moment. Not at the moment. But I could give it a go. Try to influence him and then go into a battle. And that's his evasion attempt during battle. Let's have a think here. I've decided to move on. Since I'm still hidden, I don't want to come out of hiding just yet. And let's come down to Lava Canyon as my second action. And we've got 2 more actions to go. I've got to draw a card for Lava Canyon. So this stranger will stay there, essentially. I can come back to it later. I know that there's a stranger there. I'm still in hiding. I'll come back to it another time. Lava Canyon's a mountains card. Let's see how we go here. Also at this Lava Canyon, I can spend a move action to go to Barrowmore as well. What have we got here? A quest. Weakness Pious. I don't have Pious at all. It says find a cure. The herbs to cure the local lass's affliction lie somewhere in these very mountains. Okay. And this would be a mountain card, which I do need. I do have 4 study, so maybe this is a way to confront this quest here. Let's give this one a go. So at this location, to find the cure, so it's got the keyword mountain, which I really want out of this. So I can stay in hiding to do the quest. You don't have to come out of hiding if you're doing the stranger situation or when you're engaging an enemy, which we'll have to find out later. I'm going to go at the study value. So I need to succeed once. I have a study value of, what's that? 1 there, plus 3 is 4. I don't gain surprise at all. Surprise happens when you engage an enemy. So I won't get any +1s there, but I've got 4. So I've got to roll 4 dice to see if I get a success. 1 success, lucky. So I got my success. That means I've found the cure, I guess. I did the cure by doing my own little magic to do it. I didn't have a pious thing to automatically pass this either. The herbs to cure the local lass's affliction lie somewhere in these very mountains. Well, I've done it. I figured it out. So the rewards of when you defeat a quest. So when you defeat these, I can either gain a gold or what's in this bag. Some things in here like could be more gold, could be other benefits, or nothing really. Not too many negative things in there. So I might do that in a moment, and then you can either take this card into your hand as a rumour, and rumours can be used as like fate tokens as well. These fate tokens, which I haven't had to use yet, can add +1 success once per day if I need it. I've got 4 of them. So I've got this. I want the mountain keyword, so I don't want to draw a spell. That's what that means. Draw a spell instead of taking this as a rumour. I'd rather keep this because I want that mountain keyword. But I'm going to draw loot from the loot bag instead of getting a gold. And let's see what I get out of that. So that goes into my hand, which has now got the Paladin and Find Cure. I'm then going to put my hand in the loot bag. Let's see what I get. Ooh, yeah, what do I get? Come on, big money, big money, big money. Map. What's this do? Relocate to any forest location. Cool. I can have up to 6 loots. That's how that works. Cool. I've got 2 actions. No, I don't. I got 1 action left because I used 1 action to confront then, didn't I? I got 1 action left for this day. 1 action left. Take a mini risk here. I'm going to go through Lava Canyon because I can move directly to Barrowmore, which is all the way over here. So spend all the actions, but at Barrowmore we've got to draw a plains card. hopefully not an enemy. Event. Strongest hero draws one stranger from the plains deck. Put that stranger into play at your location with your enemy token on it. The stranger gains 5+1 till it's defeated. Oh no! So an enemy's going to come out. Looks things. So strongest hero draws one stranger from the plains deck. So I guess that means I just keep drawing. The way I'm going to take that is I'll just draw the top stranger out. The enemy token on it. So he's automatically like an enemy. Someone just come after me. So I've gone to Barrymore. Someone that knows I'm coming there. Normally he's a stranger. And I'm getting through my plains deck to see where a stranger comes out. There's one. So I've got a Watchman, which is not good at all. So this guy comes out. My enemy token, meaning to signify that's going to be an enemy for me when you play a multiplayer game, but I'm going to put it on anyway. So he's an enemy. And he gets +1 fight, so he's going to roll 4 dice against me. I might have to try and evade this guy at the start of my next turn. So he's after me here at Barrymore. Nasty, nasty stuff. I don't really want to take him down because I don't need any of those keywords that he has. Stranger, noble, plains, I don't need. Oh, wow. Okay. That's going to be the end of my turn. I'm going to make camp. And then we head into the evening and night phase. Alright, so heading into the night phase, and I've come back to this game during my day phase here on planet Earth. Pretty gloomy day, actually, pretty rainy stuff, so matches the theme of this game. So in the night phase, there's a few things that happen. In the book, it details it quite well. If I just find the page. So it's quite good detailing of this here. Each hero at a gloom location loses 1 HP. Well, this is not in gloomy. Nothing's in gloomy. This is the first night phase. The first hero draws a card from the night deck. So essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to draw this card. So I've just drawn one. What have we got here? Veil of Fog. Each hero is limited to 1 move action each day. Oh, wow. When night begins on the 3rd day after this card is played, discard this card. When night begins on the 3rd day after this card. Right, so I'm going to put this into play with 3 counters, and I can only move once each per day. So I'm just going to use 3 of these gold counters over here. So this is out for 3 days by the looks of things. So I'm just going to put 3 counters on it. And it says that green, oh, and one other thing too. It says that green meadows, really struggling to focus here, isn't it? Maybe I need to turn the light on here. But green meadows will fall into gloom. So green meadows is all the way over here. And what we do is we flip this over, and it's essentially 1 day gone. If we end our turn here, we will lose a HP. So it's fallen into sickness, fallen into gloom. Alrighty, put some light back on now so we can probably see a little bit better. But now we're about to start day 2. And we're starting here on an enemy. So the engagement will happen straight away. Doesn't take an action because we just get engaged. And then we're into a battle here, which I'm not happy about whatsoever. Should have probably stayed where we were with the halfling. Because as you know, the halfling... and the other thing too at the end of the night phase is we lose hidden. No longer hidden, so I can't do any evasions here. I'm in big trouble. The other thing I didn't check with you guys is that for Prince of Ruin, the plot card may come out when a forest location falls into gloom. Well, forest didn't fall into gloom, it was a plains. So I don't have to worry about a plot card. When dawn phase, which is before the day happens, we get rid of any successes that have been previously put on a quest or a place or an enemy. Sorry, quest or a place or a stranger. They're all gone now. There wasn't any of those. Hidden, we're no longer hidden. If I was defeated, I would now regain 2 health back. Unveil any cards that I veil, which is like exhausting cards. And the first hero, in this case, because it's solo, the first hero is still me. Alrighty. Then we head into this phase where this 4 HP Watchman, who rolls 4 dice for an attack, has got his revenge. If I want to do a bit of a story of this, he's got his revenge against this halfling. For some reason, doesn't like me. This halfling that's an assassin. So he's found me. He's going to battle me. Yeah. The reason why I'm disappointed is I've lost my hidden. I can't sneak past this guy. He wasn't drawn this turn, so he doesn't have surprise either. If someone is determined to have surprise, they roll an extra die in battle. He doesn't have surprise. I don't have surprise either because I'm not hidden. I also can't evade because it's like he's found me. So we're into battle here. And basically roll against each other and to see, in successive turns to see how we go. So here we go. I only roll, unfortunately, I've only got one combat. And I've got nothing else here that's really going to help much. I've got fate tokens, which can help. I believe I can't use my map action to relocate to any forest location now, because I believe that's like a deed thing which happens outside combat. So I'm going to roll my die. Nope, no success. So he's still at full health. He rolls 4 due to the revenge card that we drew before. And I'm hoping for no successes because I'm going to run away here if I can. What's he get? 0! Yes! I also forgot to get my 4 action points back. Because if he hit me there, I would have lost an action point and a HP. So I've got 4 action points back. This battle does not cost an action. I am now going to... Well, if I evade, I lose my whole... Do I lose my whole hero turn? I don't think so. I'm going to escape. What happens when you escape is that I have to make camp, meaning the round's finished for me. I move back to where I came from, unless there's an enemy there, but there isn't. So I move back to here. I believe that means I don't draw an encounter card. It doesn't say anything about that. I think that doesn't happen. I think I just make camp straight away, as far as I'm aware. Because it's meant to be a place where it's like free to sit, I think. But then I lose my turn, like the rest of my round, but I've got my 4 action points. I haven't lost any health, luckily. I think I was in big trouble at that zone. But I've got an idea next turn. If I become hidden, you want to get there again? That'll be all good. Anyway, that's the end of the day. This Veil of Fog is going to lose 1. There should be another one still on it. So it loses 1. That's the weather condition, unless another weather card comes out. The night phase occurs. I'm not at a gloom location. I'm next to one, but not at one. I draw a night card. It's another weather. So this is going to overtake the Veil of Fog. So this Veil of Fog's now gone. Because when you draw another weather card, it overtakes it. So it's out. What happens here? Pelting Hail. Which is, weather's not going well, is it? When night begins, each hero who is not hidden or at a location with a place. When night begins, each hero who is not hidden or at a location with a place loses 1 HP. Bummer. I think that when night begins, I think night's already begun. So that's for next phase, I believe. Yeah, I'll take that as the next phase, the way I read that one. Alrighty, so I've got to either be hidden, which is not too bad for me, or if I'm at a place. Okay. And that's in play now, until I get another weather card. So I've got to make sure I'm probably hidden and not at a place at the end of my turn. I'll regain my HP and actions, which I've done for Dawn phase. The Gloom is the Misty Fens, which is a Badlands location, so not a forest. Misty Fens. Let's double check where this is at. Misty Fens is up here, and that's now on Gloom. Okay. Alrighty, day 3. What I'm going to do here, because the halfling, because I still want to get my paladin, and I've got to go to Barramorda, which is where this bad guy is at. But I can evade him if I go in there with hidden and pass the sneak test, which I will, because it's an automatic pass if I have more than his value. I can then go in. So let's do this. So I can only move... Actually, no, that's gone now. I can move more than once. So first action, I'm going to move from Lava Canyon to here. Now, because it's a plains, I automatically become hidden. I don't have to spend an action for that. So the halfling's hidden. This enemy doesn't know I'm coming because I'm hidden. I have surprise if I want it, but I'm going to try and evade. I have a total of 5 sneak, and I can automatically pass in a battle if I have more sneak than him, which I do. So he's evaded. So as long as I don't become out of hiding here, he doesn't know I'm there. I've gone back in. I'm then going to do a discover action. Spend one. And I'm going to discover this paladin and put it in play. So it's an ally that has martial abilities. I can exhaust this to defeat a demon enemy at my location. Unfortunately, this guy's not a demon. He is... what is he? Noble? Stranger, noble, and plains. Okay, that's my second action. Now, I'm still hidden here. So I do need to get a forest card still, don't I? So maybe I use this map deed thing that I've got. Discard that, which lets me move to any forest location. I'm going to go to the old wood. Okay. That's what I feel like doing. And then when I go there, I draw an encounter. I've got here another event. Reveal, weakest hero performs a fight 3 test. Gain 1 level 1 skill if I pass or I lose a HP. In any class, oh wow. Okay, so that's an event that's happening here. Weakest hero, I'm the only hero, so I assume I'm weakest and strongest at the same time. I've got to perform a fight 3 test. A little bit confused as this card works if I'm hidden. I'm assuming, I'm doing Grim Rule here, that I can't get surprise and get an extra 1. But even then, a fight 3, I only have 1 fight, and if I did have this surprise... I mean, if I did have surprise, I get 2, and then with the assassin, I add 1 to your fight and sneak when you have surprise. So I could get 3. I've got to get 3 successes though. I'm assuming I can't come out of hiding to do this. I'm not sure. I've got no idea. Something that put out there. Hopefully someone can help me out with the YouTube, with a YouTube comment. I'm assuming I'm failing this. So I lose a HP, which means I'm going to lose... I hate those events. Which means I'm going to lose a an AP and a HP. Bummer. So I'm down to 3 HP, but I've still got 1 AP left. I could search for another one. I'm still in hiding here, but like what happened last time, it wasn't good, was it? I might just rest as my last action point here. So last action point, I can rest to gain health back. I think that's what I might do. Okay. Alrighty, that's the end of, what's that, day 3. Okay, let's enter the night phase. I'm not at a gloom location. I draw my night card. Okay, what have we got here? Map, another weather one. Oh, I have shuffled these. When breaking camp ends, each hero with 2 or more AP loses 1 AP. Oh, wow. Bummer. So I'm going to lose an AP here. So I'm only going to get 3 AP. Breaking camp is when dawn finishes, essentially, and you get your AP back in dawn. Okay. Rolling Hills falls. That's the new weather card, so it's overtaken the old weather card, which was that when night begins, each hero is not hidden or at a place, which is why I kept hidden. Anyway. It's okay, we're doing the right things here. Rolling Hills is the really bright one. Well, actually, no, it's not. Next to the bright one, down here. That's falling into gloom. And I feel as though I should have leveled up by now, but I haven't. I'm really struggling to get there. Not going as well as I thought I would in this game. That's okay. Let's go into gloom. That's not a forest, so the Prince of Ruin stuff doesn't come out yet. So I lose my hidden at dawn phase. Which is not good. Unveil my cards, I don't think veiled. I'm the first hero, and I get my AP at the start of the day here. So, camp breaks. Remember with this new pouring rain, when 2 or more AP loses 1 AP. When breaking camp ends. So, I lose an AP, so I'm down to 3 AP for today. It's pouring rain, can't do as much stuff. Which makes sense, but I've just got full health here. So I'm staying healthy at least at the moment, but I just need to get going here. Let's do a search action here, which means to draw another forest card. I know I'm not hidden. This could be dangerous, but we'll see how we go. Event, more events. How many events do I have? Heroes may not perform mark actions for the rest of this day. Rest of this day. Okay. Well, I wasn't planning to. That costed action, which is a bit disappointing. Okay. Let's do another search action. A place. This is what I'm after. Place, respite forest. Whatever ancient god the pedestal was built to honour has been lost in the weave of time. Yet it stands this day as a testament to the glory of ages past. So a place. I can spend an action to confront this. So I did my action to search. My last action for the day is to confront this place. And I've got to roll my successes against to get a 3 place. I may as well do that. I've got 5 search. There's a chance, especially if I use some fate tokens here, to possibly get an extra. So I roll 5 dice. Let's get the 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hoping for, well, at least 2 here, because I can use a fate token to boost it to 3. Go! Yes, there's 2. I'm going to spend one of my 4 fate tokens to make that 3, which I can do once per day. And I've claimed this. I'm going to get the 2 gold this time. I'm not going to reach into the bag, so I'm now up to 3 gold. I want to keep this card as my forest card, not get a title. Okay. Whew. And that's all I can do this turn. Let's head into the night phase. I might call the video off here in this night phase. So let's draw a card. So this rebellion's now out, the rebellion, which means I can now perform mark actions this turn. Reveal, discard a place from play. Well, there is no places in play. Man, where's all the forest ones? It's an event. Lonely Gorge falls into gloom. Lonely Gorge. Lonely Gorge. Where is the Lonely Gorge? Is it all lonely on its own? It's up here. So, Lonely Gorge falls into gloom. Nothing else will happen for me. I'm all good here. If I go through all the stuff that I've got, there's no plot card coming out. There were no leftover successes. No one's hidden. Don't have to unveil anything. I'm still first hero. Let's get my AP back. I'm going to have 4 AP for next turn. And I'm hoping to do a regale very soon, because I want to level up in my saga. Okay, that. I got 4 AP, and we're starting our turn in the old wood for next turn. Well, guys, that is Gloom of Kilforth. Hope you've enjoyed my playthrough so far. Not sure how I'm going here. I've probably done some things wrong, maybe around with this Watchman stuff. It's staying there at the moment as far as I believe. But that's the halfling so far with a few days in. Thanks for joining me, Solace. I will continue with this if you want to look at Chapter 2. Watch out for that video. So Solace, to crush your gaming thirst, always play solo.